me just start this video by saying I apologize for the lack of videos this week. My birthday is in a couple of days, and I've been celebrating all week, so the videos may be slow for a couple of days, but they definitely will get cranked back up. Just wanted to let you guys know that. I'm also having a great birthday week, but that's not what we're here to talk about. Let's get to the topic at hand. Gypsy Rose has always been delusional ever since she was younger. In fact, if she was not delusional, we wouldn't even know her name. Because after all, Gypsy Rose's delusions, you know, the delusion of killing her mother and then running off into the sunset with her knight in shining armor, her delusions is what got us here in the first place. Her delusions is what landed her and Nick in prison. Now, of course, Gypsy Rose got out of prison. Nick isn't going to be so lucky. But you would think that after sitting all that time in jail, that she would have time to think, that she would have time to really dwell on it, that she would stop being so delusional. I mean, what can kill your little delusions more than sitting in a jail cell for years? So you would think that she would gain some sense of self-awareness over the years. You would think that, you know, after sitting in jail for so long, you would come crashing back down to reality. But that's not the case with Gypsy Rose. And in many ways, we can't blame her because our society instantly propped her up the moment she got out of jail and started treating her like a celebrity. And now look, I'm telling you right now, we, and I don't necessarily mean me and you, but our society is creating a monster. And Gypsy was already a monster in many ways, okay? But now we're making it even worse. Think about the mindset that she probably has right now. Think about the mindset that anyone would have if they got away with what she got away with. And yeah, I do believe that she got away with it because now she's out of jail, getting TV show deals and book deals, and she's a millionaire. So if you ask me, all of that is a recipe for disaster. We already have this delusional woman who basically committed one of the most heinous crimes you could possibly commit, but she basically got away with it. And not only did she get away with it, now she's making millions of dollars because of it. Because it doesn't matter what angle you try to take. It doesn't matter how you try to look at this situation. Gypsy is making millions for killing her mom. If Gypsy didn't kill her mom, we wouldn't know who she is. She wouldn't have a TV show. She wouldn't have a book deal. So at the end of the day, when you see her making all of this money, understand that it's basically her getting paid for the crime she committed. Now think about what that may do to someone's mentality, even a normal person's mentality, right? That may kind of make you a little too big-headed. It might make you think that you're untouchable, that you can get away with anything. It might make you even more narcissistic. Now, add the regular effects that could have on someone's mental, and then understand that we're dealing with someone who's already delusional. So now it's like society has fed into her delusions in the ultimate way possible, making her a celebrity for killing her mom. So we already know that her delusions landed her in prison, landed someone else in prison, and landed her mother in a casket. What can go wrong, right? What can happen next? Now, the moment she got out of prison, she already had some other delusions, right? She was going to live a fairy tale life with Ryan. She left him after a few weeks. The day she got out of jail, she already cooked up a plan that she was going to go see the Kansas City Chiefs play. And she was going to link up and hang out with Taylor Swift, right? Because even after sitting in jail for so long, the literal moment she got out of jail, she was already crafting new delusions. Now, the difference between Gypsy in the past and Gypsy now is that Gypsy has plenty of money to basically make her delusions probably happen. Also, I think that she has probably been instilled with this feeling of untouchableness, because she already got away with what she did. Hell, she got paid millions of dollars for what she did. So who knows what she's capable of now? But if the delusions were already enough, if trying to meet Taylor Swift like the day she got out of jail wasn't already bad enough and already delusional enough, Gypsy now thinks that Taylor Swift's recent song was written all about her. I kid you not. How narcissistic do you have to be? But let's go ahead and dive into this article and see what the heck is going on here now. Gypsy Rose Blanchard convinced Taylor's song is all about her. Gypsy Rose Blanchard believes in her heart of hearts she's Taylor Swift's new muse. She's convinced one of the singer's new songs is all about her, or at the least, inspired by her. Gypsy Rose thinks Taylor's new song, fresh out the slammer from her Tortured Poets Department album, might be about her December release from prison. The reason she even suspects that, we're told, Gypsy sees a lot of similarities between the song lyrics and her real life, almost to a T. For those unfamiliar, Fresh Out the Slammer is a song about a woman getting out of prison and taking off with her lover. Remember, Gypsy moved in with her now estranged husband, Ryan Anderson, and she was released following 7 years behind bars. This isn't the only similarity Gypsy spots between the song and her life. By the way, we're told the TV personality relates to the line, "Camera flashes, welcome bashes." Since paparazzi have been following her since her release, and her family threw a welcome home bash. All right, let's stop there. So somewhere in the song, it says, welcome bashes, paparazzi flashes. And because Gypsy Rose had a welcome home party, she thinks that this is about her. Paparazzi flashes. She thinks that's about her because the paparazzi, they're all following Gypsy. Folks, I don't know how many of you all have been watching my videos. Gypsy does not have a gang of paparazzi following her around, taking photos of her. Gypsy is selling her own photos to TMZ and the other tabloids. The ones that you can... It's so bad because literally sometimes it will be a selfie of her. And it's like they're not even trying. Obviously, Gypsy, you're the one that took this selfie. Why are you trying to make it look like some stranger took a picture of you when it's clearly you in your house taking a selfie of yourself? But she also has her little stepmom follow her around, taking pictures of her, feeding into all of this nonsense. Nick was Gypsy's accomplice when it came to killing her mom. Gypsy's stepmom is her accomplice when it comes to her trying to remain relevant and trying to get famous. She's following her around, going to her interviews with her. She snaps photos of her like it's a paparazzi. They sell them to the tabloids. And in reality, it's not paparazzi. And all of these sources close to Gypsy that keep talking to all of these news outlets, it's just Gypsy and Gypsy's stepmom. I just want to go ahead and put that out there so all of you all know. I've already provided evidence to this, and we've talked about this in past videos, but just to keep you guys updated with what's actually going on behind the scenes. But yeah, that's where we are now. Gypsy's delusions are getting the best of her. Now she thinks... Remember how I told you how she feels as if the world revolves around her in a weird way. She thinks that Taylor Swift is at home thinking about Gypsy Rose, writing songs about her, out of everything else in the world. Now, one may say, leave her alone, let her have her delusions. Yeah, true. People are free to have their dreams and stuff, but I mean, remember what happened the last time we let Gypsy have her delusions? Someone ended up dead. And I honestly wouldn't be surprised if someone ends up dead again. And I'm not even joking when I say that. I'm not even exaggerating. We are headed on a crash course. And I think at this point, that's not controversial for me to say. When Gypsy first got out of jail, it was controversial for me to have the opinions that I'm having now. But now I think we have a track record to show that it's been a complete train wreck so far. And even though every now and then I still get those comments, what about the torture Gypsy endured from her mom? What about the bad treatment from her mom? Ladies and gentlemen, keep up. That was so months and months ago. Focusing on Gypsy's traumas, that was so long ago. People are over that now. We now see Gypsy we now see her for who she truly is. And in my opinion, I think she might be worse than her mom. She's not a good person. She's trampling all over everyone, using people. Just a really disgusting, she turned out to be, her actions since she's been out of prison have been disgusting. That's the nicest way I can put it. Gypsy's actions since she's got out of jail have been disgusting. Her pretending like she was going to go pay back all of these charities and raise awareness about kids who are suffering from things like what she went through. All of that is bogus. She is trying to be the sleaziest, grimiest reality show star you can ever possibly be. Okay? So all of that, oh, we feel bad. What about what Gypsy went through? No one cares about that anymore. Okay? We went over that. We felt bad for this girl for over a decade now. Now she's out of jail, and she's making all of us look stupid for ever feeling bad for her in the first place. Because this girl did not learn anything. You would think that all of this stuff that she went through would have humbled her, but it had the exact opposite effect. Gypsy Rose is truly her mother's daughter, and I am terrified. I am absolutely terrified about the fact that she may be reproducing one day. But with that being said, let me know your thoughts down below. While you're down there, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe. If you would like to donate to the channel, you can donate via Cash App or Super Thanks. But I'll talk to you all soon in the next one.